Oh.
Right, I think we're live, folks. I don't know what we're doing. This is all very new and very confusing. As you can see, there's a Lucy that side of me, I think, on the YouTube feed. Say hello, Lucy.
Hello. I think actually, looking at the thumbnail, I'm on.
Yeah, I think it's changed. It's all very... hold on. I've just gone live. Yeah, we are definitely live because the YouTube thing just turned to live. It's very complicated, this Zoom thing. I've just spent half an hour trying to figure out how to do this. I think we are sorted though, so that we can have Lucy on a live stream, which I know you lot have been asking for and she has been asking for. So hello, Lucy.
Hello.
This is only like the third time we've spoken in a month, isn't it? Because of all the lockdown stuff. Like actually speaking, we've texted, but we haven't actually seen each other's mouths moving for quite some time.
No, God, I can't think the last time I saw you properly.
Well, you saw me on, was it Sunday I delivered eggs or Saturday when I delivered eggs and then hid behind the car and said, there's eggs.
Yeah, just to clarify, you were on the way back from the shop, weren't you?
Yeah.
And you dropped them off because I live near the shop. So it was
fun. Lucy lives behind Tesco. So I bought her Easter eggs and Amy's Easter eggs from Tesco and then dropped them off on the way home. I literally drive past their house on the way home. So I pulled over, dropped off some eggs and then continued on my journey.
From the car, just making sure I was alive. And then
exactly. Thus making it an essential journey. So Lucy is going to be joining us for the Q&A tonight, which of course means just like when Amy did hers, it was probably like 3 weeks ago now. I would imagine the majority of the questions are going to be Lucy questions tonight. We're going to direct as much as we can towards her because we don't know when she's next going to be on one of these. So if you've got a burning question to ask me, you might want to save that for tomorrow when it's just me. Or of course, save it for my Twitch stream because I'll be live on Twitch at 9 o'clock tonight, twitch.tv/lollujo. But other than that, usual rules do apply. So I have a cup of coffee in hand. You have the time it takes me to drink this cup of coffee to ask Lucy as many questions as you would like on whatever topic you would like. And she can decline to answer, but we'll try and get through as many of those as we possibly can. Usual rules apply. If you've got a question, make sure you put @Kevin_Chapman because that makes it flash up in red on my screen. I don't even look at the stuff that doesn't start with @Kevin_Chapman. So let's make sure we address all questions @Kevin_Chapman so I can see them. With over 400 people watching, we're not going to be able to get through every question that comes in. So just we'll try and pick out the ones that are most interesting or that haven't been asked before. And if you don't manage to get your question through, just come back another day. I'm doing these every day. Lucy isn't necessarily, but I'm doing them every day. So there'll be plenty of opportunity for you to get your question asked.
I'm a very bored person at the minute, so.
And I have just spent £15 on Zoom Pro, so we need to get our money's worth. Yeah, the only way to do this and do it live was to pay for the pro version. So we will be doing these again. But as ever, if you want to jump the queue and make sure you get your question asked, the way to do that is through Super Chat. I do promise, as ever, to read out every single Super Chat that comes in, and we'll answer every question that comes in via Super Chat. And we have had a Super Chat that's come in already, so we'll start off there. This is from Cal C. And every time Cal C, I've seen your name come up a few times, and every time I see your name, I think it's my brother, because he's also Cal C. And that confuses me. I'm assuming you're not my brother. If you are, and you've been following the channel for all this time, how you doing? But Cal says, thanks for all your hard work you're doing in these hard times, Lucy. Greatly appreciated. And then gives 4 hand claps. So hand claps for Lucy. And Matthew.
Do the claps.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. That's ruined headphone use. In fact, talking of headphone users, a couple of people have said, if you've got some headphones to hand, can you wear headphones? Because there's a little bit of feedback coming through your computer, I think. So if you wear headphones, it will stop my voice coming back through your computer. We've also had a super chat through Matthew Allen, who sent what appears to be a picture of a pair doing aerobics. So thank you. Thank you, Matthew, for the pair doing aerobics. That's very kind of you too. There's more super chats coming in.
How do you see pictures?
I don't know. I'm looking at my dashboard. I don't know how you see them. Joshy Washy Wood, thank you for the super chat. Joshy Washy says, love you guys, stay safe. And then a love heart, which I think is that, isn't it? That's how you do a love heart.
Yeah.
And Becky King, thank you for the super chat. So no question from Becky. David Carter, thank you for the super chat. He says, hi, Lucy, an embarrassing story of Kev, please. So let's start off there. Have you got an embarrassing story about me?
Oh, hang on, who's coming in? Oh, of course it's Amy.
It's this
of course,
one.
I knew this was going to happen, and thank you.
Yeah. Hello, Amy. Oh, she can't hear because we're wearing
She
headphones
can't
now.
hear. Hi. She said hi. No, because we were talking. I haven't told you this yet, Father, but she would like to do one of these in a few days.
She already texted me earlier. So I said she can do one later in the week. Yeah. Or she can physically come here later in the week. Unlike you, Amy's still allowed to do that because she's under 18. But okay, have you got any embarrassing stories about me? I'm not really embarrassing. I'm too cool to be embarrassing, aren't I?
This is really difficult because I think it's only an embarrassing story if the person finds embarrassing, and Dad doesn't really get embarrassed. he just like, and it's really, really annoying.
There's plenty of times I've embarrassed you, but
that's all the question.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. You can have a think. You can come back to it.
No, Dad gets more embarrassed when it's stuff to do with me and Amy. So like, especially like when we were a little bit younger and it was like a topic of like relationships, Dad embarrassed. Yeah.
I wouldn't even say embarrassed is the word, more uncomfortable.
Just a bit meh.
Because they're conversations I never have about me. So I don't feel comfortable having them about other people either.
Whereas I'm very open. So if anything, it benefited me because I got to see Dad squirm and I was fine.
The thing that makes me squirm the most is when it doesn't happen with Lucy now because she never stays here, but with both of them, when they send me specific teenage girl shopping lists to pick up from Tesco. That's the one that always makes me go, no, don't want to do that.
I remember the first time we had to go to Tesco, and I swear, or maybe not the first time, but there was a time where we went and I was like, I just need to go and get something on my own. I walked to the back of the shop, got some, I was like, I just need these, and then I hit them because it was so awkward at the beginning.
Right, we've got a few more super chats come in. Thank you to in fact, we already said Becky King, David Carter. Thank you to both of you. Kelsey in again saying, no, not your brother. Would love to be, though. We could probably arrange that. I'll speak to my dad, see if he wants to adopt you. Jemmy Lou, thank you for the super chat. Jemmy says, hi, just found my PS2. What are your favourite games? I'm assuming that's directed at you, Lucy, because I talk about games every day. So what are your favourite games?
My favourite games, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft. I love it.
Really? You're back on Minecraft again?
Oh my God. Yeah, I love it.
What are you playing Minecraft on? Your phone? Or
what? It's PlayStation.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's very cool and I love it. I'm not very good at it, but in fact, just earlier today, I've been watching videos on how to be like a pro. So I'm going to like make some like iron. Stop laughing at me. Owen's here and he's just laughing at me.
I can understand that.
I want to make an iron dispenser thing.
This is probably more a question for Owen because he's more likely to know than you. Can you now play PlayStation cross-platform with everybody else, or is it still in its own little world?
Oh, I don't think it is. Can you play PlayStation cross-platform?
Yes, but not Realms.
Yes,
it's on Realms. Oh, but not Realms.
Not Realms.
See, that's annoying because every other platform is on Realms. So that's the one system I don't own Minecraft on. So I've bought like 8 copies of Minecraft over the years. I ain't buying it on PlayStation just to play with you. So you just have to, I just have to believe that you're a pro now.
No, because, there isn't.
You'd have to buy a Switch. Now you're a super rich NHS employee. Just buy yourself a Switch and play it on that.
I don't want
I hear you NHS staff are loaded. So just buy yourself a Switch. Matthew Allen, thank you for the super chat. Matthew says, hi, Lucy and Amy. Amy's now gone, but hi, Lucy.
I'll let Amy know.
And Jack Kilday, thank you for the super chat. Jack says, hi, Lucy. What area of nursing would you like to specialise in?
I'd really like to go into mental health nursing, or I'm really interested in cardiac stuff as well.
That would be handy for me later in life, I imagine, as a man with high blood pressure. I'll probably need a good cardiac nurse at some point.
There's another area of nursing which I'm just going to warn you, Dad. It'll make you feel a bit curious. I find sexual health really interesting as well. That's kind of like my main areas I'm looking at. I'm not trying to make you squirm. Oh dear. But they're like,
are you gonna be the new Hannah Witten and take over YouTube? You don't know
is she the one?
Do you?
I think I do. She talks about stuff like that, didn't she?
She does.
Yeah.
She's always, and whenever we go to YouTube events, she's always the one who does all the talking backstage because she's the loud one. I think it was Amy, I think it was me and Amy went to an Instagram thing, and it was just Hannah asking every other question. She asked the questions everyone else was too afraid to ask. It was quite helpful.
To be fair, everyone needs that person, don't they?
Exactly. Macaulay, thank you very much for the super chat. And let's get into some non-super chat questions as well. I would hate people to think we only answer the super chat questions. And so let's jump into some of these. Pollyann Lobben says, Lucy, what is it like being a student nurse?
Well, I'm not a student nurse officially. I'm a trainee nursing associate, and I love it. It's very good. I'm trying to think, what do I say about it?
What's the difference between those two things? Because I don't really understand.
A nurse, everyone knows what a nurse is. A nursing associate is a role that has been made to bridge the gap between healthcare assistants and nurses. So we're registered just like nurses, so we're regulated and have to be trained up. Honestly, the skills are very, very similar. The main difference is that a nursing associate can't do an initial assessment, I think, and we can't look after deteriorating patients, and we can't be in charge of the nursing team. That's pretty much it. And to progress, you have to do a top up to become a nurse, and then do it like everyone else.
So that's it. Is that a 2-year course initially to do that one? Did you say, or is that which way round is it? Because you said there was 2 courses you'll have to do to become a full nurse.
I'm on a course right now, which is 2 years, 3 months, and then the top up, I believe, is like 1 year, 6 months. It's quite short. Okay. So,
and at the end of that top up, if you do that, then you'd be a full nurse.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. And I tend to do them quite close together, but we'll see.
Okay. Right. Let's pick out a few more of these. Ben Gaming says, does Lucy live with Owen?
Pretty much. He lives at mine because he works at the Tesco next to my house. So he's grinning. He loves being spoken about. But yeah, he works there and he lives quite far away from me. So it was kind of an accident. We're not cheating the self-isolation system. He hasn't left my house since.
Is that?
Yeah.
Was it a rascal question? Was someone trying to catch you out?
No, he's been pretty much living here since, I don't know, like October, because that's when he started his job, and he's there like all the time.
And he's also officially a key worker because he works in the Tesco.
Yeah,
so he's also still going to work as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Lucy, what's on the TV behind you? In fact, that's a reflection of the TV in the mirror, isn't it?
TV's there. That's the mirror. And Owen is playing games.
What game is Owen playing?
What game are you playing?
Rainbow Six Siege. I'm not very good at all.
Gun porn. Rainbow Six Siege. It's just gun porn.
Siege.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's not any good.
He would have been on here, but he didn't make himself pretty enough, and he had a hard day at work. Bless him. You know. Not looking camera ready. Yeah.
Right, let's pick out a few more. There's so many questions. So just to give you some context, Lucy, when it's just me doing these, it's usually 300 or 400 people watching. There's nearly 700 people watching, so I need to have you on a little bit more often. Clearly, people are sick of my face, but still interested to see yours. Right. Malcolm Boyd says, is Lucy better? Because obviously you were poorly before I was, weren't you?
Yeah. I've been back at work since being ill.
When did you go back to work? It was last week, was it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what day it was on. I think it was exactly a week ago, actually. I had a night shift last Monday. So
Rachel Anderton, I know you're trying to make me uncomfortable, but Lucy's 18. Figure it out for yourself.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Don't worry. I'm just talking. There's a question that keeps coming up from the same person. So I'm just nipping that one in the bud. Right. Casimir says, Lucy, how are you finding your training with the NHS in the current scenario? That's a good question. So has it had an impact on your training and stuff?
I'm really lucky because mine's technically an apprenticeship, so I'm working for them rather than like going to a uni and then doing a placement. So my brain's kind of going blank here. So it's not
you still doing
my
the uni
course
bits as well?
Yeah, but we do it from home, obviously, and it's going fine, but it's difficult because I know a lot of students who aren't apprentices are being pulled out of practice. So I'm quite lucky that
What, they're being taken out of their placements? What, to do
Yeah.
what?
Because it's not safe.
Oh,
So-
okay.
So they're just
I assumed it would be the opposite, and it would be like, right, no more studying for you. We just need you doing what you've been trained to do so far. I didn't realize they were pulling people out.
people who are in their last year with 6 months to go are being, I don't know exactly what they're calling it, but they're kind of being qualified early and can go into practice, and then when all this is over, they can go back, carry on, and like do their last 6 months. And then I think all year 3 students can still work, but year 1 and 2 nursing students at my uni anyway aren't in practice at the minute.
Okay. Right, we've got another question come in. Is Lucy seeing a shortage of PPE, and do you feel safe at work? If there's questions you're not allowed to answer, just we can move on.
I can say a little bit. I'm not going to go into detail, mostly because I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah. Let's make sure we don't do anything that you're not supposed to answer.
Yeah. Shortage of PPE. I think where I work, which I've never said where I work, so don't make any assumptions here. Where I work, we are not at a shortage yet, but it's tight, and do you know what I mean? Like, we're limiting them in the sense that we're not just throwing them around like it's air. We have to be careful.
Not like Tesco, who literally were throwing protective gloves around the car park over the weekend.
yeah, I know. And that's all I'm going to say at that question.
Splendid.
Yeah.
Right. If Lucy was a superhero, who would she be?
Okay, I'm thinking.
While you're thinking, I'll reply to Jamie English, who said, "Can Owen
Absolutely.
come on camera?" Apparently, Owen hasn't done his makeup and his hair, so he's not coming on camera.
It's not coming on camera. If I can talk to him for you, if you want to hear his voice. Owen, say something.
Hello.
He said hello.
That's proof he exists.
What do I want to do? I don't know. What superhero would I be? I love Iron Man. I love Owen. He called me basic.
You'd be Groot.
To be fair, but I would be Groot, but he doesn't really do anything that cool.
What?
Sounds appropriate then for you.
No, I think I would be Gamora because she's so cool. If she wasn't green, I think I'd fancy her. Scrap that. I fancy her even though she's green.
I was going to say, the colour of her skin is making you not fancy her. Lucy, that's an awful thing to say.
No, you're getting me into a scandal.
Lucy is anti-green. Goodness me.
Green.
Black Cherry says, Lucy, do you want to move to London eventually?
I think at some point I do, because there's lots and lots of hospitals. So I think when you're in an area like this, you can't get as can't get as specific of what you want to do, can you? Whereas in London, they have a whole hospital to do with kids, so you could really get specific about what you want to do. So yeah, although I don't think I'm going to go into kids. We'll see.
Did Lucy pick Owen out of a catalogue?
No, we met at when I worked at the escape room in Peterborough.
Because he was trying to escape.
No.
And he's still trying to escape now.
That's not funny. No, he used to work there too. So.
Have you watched Tiger King? I have. Have you watched Tiger King?
I've only watched the first episode. I keep meaning to watch more.
You need to watch it.
So far, I like it, but I just haven't.
It makes you. The big feeling I came away from Tiger King, having watched it all, was I thought I'd met some crazy people in the UK. These lot take crazy to a whole new level.
Oh, I am going to watch it. I'm going to finish it. Yeah.
We've had a super chat come in from Michael W, who says, already a superhero, works in healthcare. Take care, Chapman family. There you go. Apparently you're already a superhero.
Thank
Look at that
you.
smile.
I don't know how to.
Right. Let's pick out some more of these questions. Remember, if you have got questions, make sure you put at Kevin Chapman at the start of them so that I can see them. There's a lot of stuff coming in.
Oh my God,
And
there's
that
so
isn't
many.
saying at Kevin Chapman. And I mean, Lucy will vouch for the fact that, and anyone watching will vouch for the fact that there's no way I can read every comment that comes in. So I tend to just skip the ones that don't have my name in because it's easier for me to see my name. So we've got one from OFWG. I don't understand any of it. Hopefully you will because you're young. What is Lucy's favorite Tyler the Creator song?
Oh, I haven't listened to him in a while, actually. Hang on a minute. I've forgotten what it's called. Hang on. I'm going to really quickly search it. I'm going to be so quick. Hang on.
Casimir says, how pretty does Owen have to be to come on camera? Well, it's a stream where there's something this attractive on it. He has to at least get close to this level. And it takes a lot of effort to look this good, as Owen would probably vouch for. So he wouldn't want to come on and be outshone by me. I assume that's the thought process.
I think that's exactly what he was thinking.
Exactly.
Oh my, right. I cannot remember it because it's a song with this girl, which it's a really, oh my God, I can't remember what her name is though.
For anyone monitoring the coffee, I finished it ages ago because I made it early while we were figuring Zoom out. So I'm now committing to streaming for as long as it takes me to finish this bottle of water, so you don't end up shortchanged. Because I don't even know how long we've been live, like 15, 20 minutes at this point.
I don't even know.
Keep going a little longer because I have nothing to do until 9 o'clock when I'm live on Twitch, twitch.tv/lollujo.
Right, I can't remember. Let's skip this one.
Let's skip it. Are you guys still doing weekly vlogs? Yes, but as you'll know from the last video that came out, if you watched it all the way through like you're supposed to, there wasn't one last week or this week because of when we were sick. Both last week I was too sick to edit it. This week there wasn't enough to edit together into a video. So there is going to be a video that comes out probably Wednesday or Thursday, which will be like a day in life during quarantine thing. And I have started recording a new weekly vlog today, which will come out next Monday. But I think weekly vlogs going forward, and we talked a little bit about this on the members only live stream last week, it is going to be difficult maintaining weekly vlogs long term during lockdown because every single day is exactly the same and we never go anywhere or do anything. So I can't necessarily commit to another 6 or 8 weeks of weekly vlogs if we stay in lockdown for that amount of time. So we're just going to kind of play it by ear. I'll make good videos when I have the opportunity to make them, and it perhaps won't be as often as it usually is. But to balance that out, we're doing daily live streams. So you're actually getting far more content than you would have done previously. So hopefully that's okay. Right, let's find some more. What's Lucy's opinion on beards from a proud beard owner? Would you say, I'd say beard wearer rather than beard? I don't feel like I own my beard. I think we're probably
a beard owns you.
Yeah. Well, no, I think we're 50-50 in our relationship. I think we both have a solid amount of respect for each other. But I'm definitely not a beard owner.
My view on beards, can't really go wrong with one.
Would you grow one yourself?
No, it's my personal decision not to.
Okay.
I have to shave quite a few times a day to keep it at bay.
I shave twice a day as well. But it just pops back out to this. I'm like a Flintstone.
Oh my God.
Right, this one is from Gnome and is addressed to both of us. I'm not going to answer it because I answer it all the time. But what are your favourite movies?
Mine? Oh, you can't put me on the spot like this.
That's exactly what live streams are.
I'm really bad at remembering stuff. Oh, and what are my favourite films?
Say all my vlogs.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
obviously.
definitely. What else do I like?
What did we watch recently that you really liked?
Hacksaw Ridge. Watched that recently.
Never heard of it.
War film. That other one, what's that one we watched in London?
In London. Oh, 1917.
1917. That was on.
That's the one you went to see at the big fancy cinema, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was really good. I can't think of. I don't really have favourite films of all time because I just forget about them. So.
Cara Stewart says, Lucy, did you get your hair dyed recently? It looks really nice.
I dyed it myself.
Is this your version of me cutting my own hair? You're in
I
quarantine,
did this before
just...
you. It is literally like a few days we've been in lockdown, And I was like, right, that's it.
Yeah, as soon as we went into
Yeah.
lockdown, I went straight on the internet, ordered
Yeah.
myself some hair cutting scissors.
Yeah,
some
I got
clippers.
scissors, bleach.
Yeah, I've got I've even got those little spiky scissors that thin your hair. I've got some of those as well.
I did too, but I think mine were really cheap because I swear they just like cut a big line in my hair. So I didn't.
No,
really
mine
get
worked
that.
quite well. I need to do mine
they?
again, actually.
Can you post them through the letterbox or send them back
No,
phone you?
because I need them. I have thicker hair than you. My hair just
Ah.
grows out. I won't be able to get my headphones on if I leave it another couple of weeks.
I don't think you do have thicker hair than me. Mine is stupidly thick. I must have got it from you.
Yeah, with a thick hair brigade. Recon Harry, thank you for the super chat. They say, hi Lucy, think what you do is awesome. I assume they're talking about your live streaming skills.
Thank you.
Or maybe your job.
Can you stop reading the ones out that compliment me, because it makes me, I don't know how to react.
That was a super chat. I have to. I am committed to reading those ones out.
Your words are lovely. I don't feel like a superhero because I'm on annual leave right now, so I'm just at home. So
right, let's find some. CJ says, would Lucy ever get a tattoo?
Yes, I am currently picking what I want and who I want to do it. I was finally starting to make a decision, and then all this started happening. So
if you find someone who's any good, can you point them my way? Because I still have to sort this out. I have this problem that needs resolving.
I think we probably have very
the only option I've got is I need like a half sleeve.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think you could pull it off any other way, to be honest.
Yeah, but
it's going to be expensive.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really tight, and I've already lived 19 years with this atrocity on my arm. So whatever replaces it has to be good and last, because there's no covering up a sleeve. If that's rubbish, I am stuck with that then. So yeah, if you find someone who's any good, I need you to make them fix my arm.
It's freezing.
Olivia, thank you for the super chat. Olivia says, Lucy, I am your biggest fan.
Oh, I don't know how to react to that one. Thank you. I don't know why. I don't do much.
How old are Lucy and Owen?
I am 18. Owen is 19.
You know how old.
Yeah, to look at him and check. This question is going to take a good 20 minutes to answer. Does Lucy have any piercings? Here we go. Start listing them. Oh, I need to lie down while she lists them off.
A lot on my ears. A lot. Would it be easier if I showed you? Should I show you my ears? Hang on, I'm not going to be able to hear you.
Okay, just get your ears out. Look, one by one.
Ears out. A few on there.
That's more metal than ear. Is there any flesh left there?
Yeah. And then my other is quite boring because I had to take a few hours, just some hoops in my lobes on that. I had my belly button done, but it like basically turned sideways, so I took that out.
The belly button or the piercing?
The piercing.
Okay.
Had my nose done, but it fell out for the second time. But I'm gonna try and re-pierce it myself.
Oh God.
In a few days. I don't recommend it, but I'm gonna do it. And that's it. For the minute, it's quite boring.
Miles says, what PC/Mac does Lucy have? You have a MacBook. Is that a MacBook Pro or just a MacBook?
It says MacBook Air on it.
Oh, okay. MacBook
That's
Air.
all I know.
There you go. Lucy has a MacBook
Air. 2 years ago. I don't know.
Why do I get the sense of fatherly resentment every time the boyfriend is mentioned? You don't, Ross. Ross, the sooner she's off and married and living with him and all that kind of stuff, the less chance there is of her ever asking me for money. So I'm all in favor of Lucy going off and doing her own thing, so she never asks me for money. So yeah, there's no resentment there at all. The longer she stays at home and single, the more likely she is to ask me for money regularly. So yeah, I'm all in favor of boyfriends and marriage and moving out and all sorts of stuff.
That's pretty mean. Right, father, I just want to say something. So
how many phones are you holding there?
Mine and Owen. So basically, two of my friends are watching this live stream. Okay. Hello, Gabby and Jasmine. I love you both. And you know when you said Lucy, the person said, Lucy, I'm your biggest fan. Yeah. That was Gabby, and you called her Olivia, and she's really upset.
Oh,
Can you just say hi, Gabby?
Well, hold on. Olivia Amaral, it says, or Oliveira. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Well, How am I supposed to know her name is Gabby when her username is Oliviera
Look,
Amaral?
you should just know these things. She's a really nice person.
I'm really sorry, Gabby. I read what was on the screen, but my apologies. I will try and be psychic in future.
Good work. Good work.
Okay.
Look, I'm all shy now.
the 750 people, 750 other people who were watching, that didn't make you shy because there's one person who knows you from real life. That does make you shy.
2 people.
Sorry, 2 people.
Yeah.
I forget you've got that many friends now.
No. That feels like a dig at my past, and I'm not happy.
Will Lucy be on the Twitch stream? She will not. It will just be me on the Twitch stream.
That's enough of Dad for a few weeks.
Yeah, Lucy won't want to sit around while I play Football Manager for several hours.
Ew, is that what you're doing? Football Manager
that's
for
what
a few
I do.
hours?
Every night, well, not every night, but like 4 nights a week on Twitch, I play Football Manager for several hours.
Do you want to know what I'm really tempted to do? And I'm
Play
saying
Football
this
Manager.
on here. No, me and I want to start a Minecraft channel.
My word.
So badly. But it's going to be so much effort. I think Minecraft channel, I just think would be absolutely hilarious.
But you'd get the head start of me being able to send thousands of people over to you from this channel. So you'd be like when I first started doing Football Manager, I had over 1,000 subscribers before I did my first video because I sent them over from the podcast. It's a nice little boost to get right at the start to already have loads of subscribers.
But then I'm going to have to you have to get things, don't you? And I don't know how to set it all up.
Well, you'd need a microphone and a proper cam. You'd need some gear. I could probably help you out with the gear you need to get. Not pay for it. Tell you what to buy.
Oh, I thought you were going to lend me some stuff. I got excited there.
Stuff. Johnny Jones, thank you for the super chat. Hi Kevin, it's my 21st today. Can I have a shout out? Johnny Jones, consider yourself shouted out.
Happy birthday.
And thank you. Yeah, that as well. See, this is why Lucy's here. Lucy's teaching me to social skill.
Yeah, he doesn't know much.
Right. Blue Army says, can Lucy film her piercing her nose again at home?
That's actually a good idea. Should I do it?
It won't be suitable for the internet though, with all the swearing.
I don't swear.
Well, if you stick and whatever you'll stick through your own flesh.
I've ordered sterile piercing needles. I'm not using a safety
It's still going to hurt though, surely.
Yeah, but I've had it done twice already. I think I'll probably be fine. I don't know. And I might do. We'll see.
Ryan Black, I assume this is a question aimed at you, Lucy, because obviously everyone knows I don't drink. What is your favourite type of beer?
Oh, beer. I don't drink much beer. I only really drink Coors. I'm quite basic. So, yeah, I don't drink much beer.
Right. Cara wants to know, is Lucy on TikTok?
So I have an account.
Yes, that face meant yes.
I've only posted one video, but I'm not dancing, just to clarify. It's just dance.
I also have a TikTok account, but I've never posted anything on there.
I probably won't post. I just follow and spend hours watching. So
I went on TikTok once for about 20 minutes, just looking at the recommended videos, thinking this is like every part of this is my worst nightmare. I don't want to be here anymore.
I love it. You know what? I'll say my username once, and then I'll never say it again. Okay. It's Lucy lollujo.
Wow, that's going to be so hard for people to remember.
Yeah.
How can you get a lollujo name and I can't get lollujo because there's already a lollujo, an official lollujo? I've had arguments with TikTok about this. They won't give me my username.
It's because you're big enough now that people will take it before you get the chance.
Well, they should.
Because back in the day, no one ever had it, did they?
No, because that's why I made it up, because it was a word that I knew I could get everywhere. So everywhere else, that's my username. And that's why I don't like TikTok. Because whoever's lollujo on TikTok is a scumbag, a camping scumbag. It needs to give me my name. I want my name.
Have you tried messaging them?
Yeah, I have it? No, their account was registered like 3 years ago and they don't reply to my messages. I have tried. There's a chance it might have been me from back when it was Musical.ly and I've just forgotten the login. But
let's be honest, it's gonna be you. Oh my god. I'm not surprised.
Recon Harry, thank you for the super chat. Kevin busts some moves. I don't really have any. There you go. That's me busting a move. Does Lucy like Batman?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it is. What does lollujo mean? Lollujo doesn't mean anything. It's a made-up word. I just
No,
combined.
or it's a super big secret.
Yeah, it is a secret.
Ooh,
It's a proper
yeah.
secret.
Great mystery.
Peter
Dad, come on.
Nancaro, thank you for the super chat. Says dance, Kevin, dance.
Stop it.
Look, I will do anything for money. I won't shave my beard. But if people are going to throw money at me and tell me to dance, I don't. Basically, my job now is I am doing a webcam show and dancing for money. So that's what my life has become. Yeah, I'm dancing. I'm dancing for money into a webcam from my garage while my daughter watches.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Right. Lucy, do you ever watch your dad's videos when not around or in them? Or when you're not in them or when you're not around?
Yeah. I think
It's the only way she knows what's going on.
No, I've said this to him before. I think sometimes I can go ages without talking to him, and then I haven't actually spoke to my dad so long, but it doesn't feel like it because I've watched the videos and know what's going on.
Whereas
So,
I've forgotten what she looks like because it's been so long.
Yeah, and I'm like, I completely forgot. I haven't seen you in ages, but it doesn't feel like it because I'm more catching up on the videos. So, yeah.
How is Lucy doing, and how does she feel about being in lockdown?
Kind of bored. Doing lots of pointless things of my life. Like playing a lot of Minecraft. Not that that's pointless. I love you, Minecraft.
Well, you had things that you were trying to save up for, so lockdown for you is perfect for like saving for driving lessons and things, because you can't go out and spend any money.
See, that's not true, because I decided, hey, that's really annoying me. Is it still glaring? Oh, it's so annoying.
Yeah, it's coming off the light going into the mirror, I think.
If I move up this way, what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm not doing a bulk driving lesson course anymore. I was doing them weekly. I just have to wait to start that again. So I can pay for that month to month, that's fine. And I just spent a lot of money on online shopping. So yeah.
Disgraceful. Right, we are probably going to do the final 5 questions. I think I'm just looking at the time. I want to be wrapped up by 8:30, so I have time to get set up for my Twitch stream. So we'll do another 5 questions. We just had another super chat come in from Autistic Life. Thank you very much. 4-hour work week just arrived. I'm trusting you. I promise you, 4-hour work week changed my life. It is the reason I now do what I do. It is the. If I could only recommend one thing, in fact, that was a question we had over the weekend. If I could only recommend one thing, what would it be? And it's the 4-hour work week. It is an incredible life-changing book that everybody should read. It's the thing that gave me the confidence to take the plunge and do what I wanted to do with my life rather than what I was supposed to do with my life. And it's worth reading. It's awesome. Right, so 5 questions, the final 5. And the first one is, what's yours and Lucy's go-to pizza topping? So we both get to answer this one. What's your go-to pizza topping? It better not be weird.
Olives, peppers, red onions, sweet corn.
Of course, Lucy's vegetarian, so she hasn't got anything good on her pizza.
Or scrap all of that, and from Domino's, a margarita with garlic butter.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It's like a massive cheesy garlic bread. It's incredible.
Does the garlic butter replace something, or is it as well as what? So you still have the tomato sauce, the cheese.
A margarita with garlic butter on. I can't take credit. I saw it on Twitter, and then I had it once, and it was incredible. And now I have that quite a lot.
My favorite thing is all of the pepperoni, just like loads of pepperoni. But I don't like it. Like I can't eat an oven like home cooked pizza thing that has pepperoni on because it doesn't go crispy enough. There's something about when you go to Domino's or Pizza Hut or somewhere, they do the pepperoni so that it curls up and goes really crispy pepperoni on a pizza.
I remember that. That was good.
Oh, it's so good. It's all I want. I'd just eat that for the rest of my life, and I can't imagine there's any health impact on doing that. Right, so that was number 5. We've got 4 more questions. I'm deliberately ignoring ones directed at me. We'll do those tomorrow when Lucy's not around. Does Lucy have a YouTube channel? You do not, do you?
I mean, I have a channel. I have videos on it. It's just Lucy Chapman.
So
I'm saying it now in case I post videos, Dad. Promote me. Give me time to get.
Yeah, she's Lucy Chapman on YouTube. She hasn't posted a single video, but if you get her to 10,000 subscribers, then she might post some.
Yeah, right. If you get me to 10,000 subscribers, then I'll post a video.
Lucy, what would you recommend to watch on Disney Plus and Netflix?
Oh, Disney Plus, Hannah Montana, High School Musical. Already
Hannah
watched
Montana,
all.
really?
Yeah.
I remember
Oh
you used to
my
watch
God,
that. My
yeah.
word.
Already watched all the High School Musicals. I'm really getting Hannah Montana on Netflix. On Netflix, I don't even know. That's too difficult.
I'm just choking on my water here.
Yeah, just I'm ignoring you. Just stop it. Oh, Prime and Now TV, Grey's Anatomy. You've got a lot of options. Okay.
Oh, my water went down the wrong hole. I've ruined myself. I have ruined myself. Is there a way to mute yourself on Zoom? I don't even know how it works.
Yeah, there is. In the bottom left.
Oh, I've recovered now,
Yeah.
but I need to know how to mute for future.
I think you should just leave entirely. Let me run the show.
3 more questions. We're getting the big questions for the end of the stream as well. What is Lucy's favorite pasta shape?
Oh, I've just had a subscriber.
I recommend you turn the email notification off, because if there's 750 people watching, if just half of them go and subscribe, your email is going to melt your phone.
Oh no. Oh, sorry. I'll do that after. Okay. Favorite, is it? I don't know how to say it. The curly one. Is it Fusilli?
Fusilli. Yeah.
Oh my God. Hang on. I need to mute this. Give me a minute. How do I do not disturb? Okay. I'm getting a few subscribers.
Does it scare you that Lucy is almost at the age you were at when you had her? It doesn't scare me. No. No. I
mean, I definitely don't want kids for another 10 years. So
neither did I. So, you know.
Well,
look at her face. Look at her face. Oh my word.
But you don't have any regrets, do you?
No, none. Everything in life is what got me to where I am right now, and where I am right now is awesome. So
exactly, I'm perfect.
Okay. What sort of music does Lucy and Owen like?
I mean, we both like different music.
Well, then forget Owen exists. What sort of music do you like?
I like all sorts. I love The Strokes. That's my all-time favorite. At the minute, I've been loving Harry Styles, King Princess. I don't listen to as much music anymore because I'm a busy
you're getting old.
Student. Yeah.
Yeah, my Spotify's still stuck in 2009. Eventually, you get to that point where you haven't got time for new music anymore.
I love music, but I just don't have the time to listen to new stuff anymore, which is really sad.
Right, we're going to do 2 more questions. I'm just scanning back through the chat to see if there's any really good ones that we missed out on.
See if I can see anything.
You should try doing it under the grill because it curls up nicely. Ooh, excellent. I'll bear that in mind. I think we might be running out of questions because there doesn't seem to be any new ones coming in. So I think we might be done unless anyone has got, there must be someone who's got a really good question that they can just drop into the chat for us now.
Come on, 2 more.
We need 2 more questions and then I have to
I've got one. Lucy, what is it like living with Owen?
What is it like living with Owen, Lucy?
Well, boys are kind of gross.
They smell,
yeah. Although in this relationship, I think I'm more disgusting.
Boys, even when they're trying not to smell, they smell because boys' deodorants stink bad as well.
No, there's a thing that boys prefer the smell of girls' sprays and girls prefer boys, don't they? Because they're designed to make the other gender, it's like all the science. So of course you won't like the boys one because you're not attracted to boys, I don't think.
I choose my aftershave based on the smells that I like. I love a drop of Jean-Paul Gaultier. It smells delicious.
Jean-Paul Gaultier?
Yeah, the one in a little sailor bottle.
I've got no idea.
It's the best. It's the best aftershave.
Oh, another answer to the question. Good, because Owen has lots of cool stuff like a PlayStation and an iPad and a Switch, and I get to use them all.
And a TV.
And a TV. He bought a TV for my new room.
Excellent.
Am I complaining? No.
Right, final question. This isn't it, but why do you say Annika and not Anna? Because that's her
Because
name.
when she was introduced to us, it was Annika, and I think Anna kind of
I don't
became a
know.
stage name.
Yeah, I don't
And
know
then-
why we. Well, no, I've always called her Anna.
Yeah, but I think.
I don't know why we introduced her to you two as Annika,
And
but we
by
did.
the time I started to hear other people call her Anna, we've been calling her Annika too long enough.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel natural. It never really felt natural to say. It felt weird, like forced. So it just never. Yeah.
Elmer Third, thank you for the super chat. Says Kev, you should be giving Lucy driving lessons and save the girls some money. If you mean have her in my car, we would kill each other.
No.
My dad, the famous granddad, my dad used to take me out for driving lessons, and I'm surprised I didn't just kill him.
I think also
just drive him off the road and kill him.
Within our family, Dad's not a bad driver. He's just.
I'm the only person, I think, in your direct family who's never had any points on his license.
It's like you're a bad driver. It's just when everyone's in your car, it just can sometimes feel a little bit.
Oh, I'm awful.
Like, oh,
I took 5 driving tests, and so if you mean me literally take her out, bad idea. If you mean me paying for her lessons, not a chance.
Dad wouldn't do that. He doesn't like to spend money on me.
Yeah, I mean, I've got Anna sat there desperate for driving lessons as well, because she needs to be able to drive by the end of uni, which is like 2 weeks away, so that she can go to wherever she ends up working. I
need to drive out for my next placement starts, which I think is in August, September, because I don't know where my placement is going to be. So what if it's somewhere far away? Ow,
then you need to learn to drive, don't you?
Yeah, but I can't do that now. It's a bit halted by the.
Just play Gran Turismo in the meantime and get used to it that way. Doesn't Owen have a steering wheel to plug into his PlayStation?
No.
Feels like the sort of thing he would own. I used to have one of those.
But he has a VR set, of course.
There you go. So you need VR and a steering wheel, and you could learn to drive that way.
Although I think he wants a steering wheel.
He should get one. Then you can learn to drive.
Oh, he doesn't. No.
Yeah, but tell him that it's so you can learn to drive using his PlayStation.
I'll persuade him after.
Good idea. Shadow Z, thank you very much for the super chat. Right, let's pick out the last question.
Make it really fun and interesting. Make it juicy. Ooh, get some gossip going.
Okay, what is Owen's most annoying habit?
That's most annoying habit. Owen's most annoying habit. This is what I'm doing right now. Oh, can I think about it for 1 second? Just a second. He's listening. I can't do this.
Is that his most annoying habit, that he listens?
No, he doesn't. That is the most annoying habit. That no, apparently he has selective hearing. So I could have been talking for ages to be like, what? And I swear every time I nearly hit him. But I don't, because I'm a nice person.
Maybe start hitting him, and then that will really find out.
No, we don't promote that here. Take it back. No.
Well, I get beaten all the time.
That is something that you need to deal with privately then.
If I misbehave, I get punished. This is why I behave more often than not. I'm pretty sure that's normal.
Oh,
what's that uncomfortable silence I hear? Right, we are going to wrap things up there because I need to be live on Twitch in like 10 minutes. So I need to figure out how to turn Zoom off and reconfigure everything so it works with Twitch again very shortly. So we will say goodbye there. Thank you to everybody who joined us for the stream this evening. We've just had one last super chat come in from Shadow Z. It says, Kev, what's your favorite wrestling theme song? CM Punk.
Same, me too. Yeah.
You probably would like that song, actually. But yeah, thank you to everyone who joined us tonight.
Can I do the outro?
Do you know my stream outro? Because it's different to my vlog outro.
I was just going to make it up. I was just going to be like... Right.
Well, let me do the important stuff.
See you on stream in 10 minutes.
Let me do the important thank yous, and then you can do your bit. So thank you to everyone who joined us. Thank you to everyone who's left a thumbs up on the video or shared this around. Thank you especially to those of you who supported the channel using Super Chat. Your support at this difficult time is greatly appreciated as ever. And we will be back at about 8 p.m. tomorrow for another lockdown live stream, maybe featuring Amy, because apparently she wants to do that.
Maybe we should just have like the whole family.
We could potentially.
Should we do that? We can get
We'll try-
Annika on here. I'll
we'll
get
see what
Owen
we
to do
can
his
figure out.
makeup. Get
You do-
Grandad on with his.
You do
Zoom.
Owen's makeup. Yeah, my dad's got a Facebook portal now. Does anyone know what one of those is? He's desperate to use it. So we might figure out what to do with that. But we will say goodbye for now. Bye, everybody. I'll see you again very soon.
Bye.
And I'm trying to figure out how to end the stream.
I was going to say, I don't know how long we're going to be.